It's about if you can marry that person and be with that person for the next 50, 60, 70 years. I mean, that's, to me, when you know, is when you can spend the rest of your life with that person.
I think for me, I'm a person that has that intuition, and you can tell yourself that something is right, but you ultimately, it's that same old, listen to your gut, and that's what it comes down to.
There was an instant attraction.
If I saw him, I'd get like so nervous.
I didn't want to like blow it and be goofy by just, over talking and, are you feeling the same thing I'm feeling right now? I didn't go there, so I just tried to play it cool, but I was very excited inside.
It was really, I've never had butterflies like that before.
Well, we knew of each other from work. We had probably said hello maybe twice in, I don't know, a couple years or so. A mutual friend of ours that was working with us at the time he had heard that I was having a boat party in Mojave. He had mentioned that Jenn was a really cool girl because he actually was working with her. I wasn't at the time. And he said, hey, you got to invite this girl, Jenn. She's really cool. And I said, yeah, sure.
There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
And it so happened to be there was these 3 couples paired up, and we didn't even know each other, and it just kind of worked out that way.
Sparks were flying, that's for sure. I mean, I just loved her personality, and I fell in love with her right away.
On the car ride home, I was just I've never really felt this way for anybody before. I could see myself marrying this person, and that was just kind of. And then after that, I think our first date was 4th of July. Was that our first date?
Yeah, that was our first official date.
Yeah, I think that was our first official date.
Yeah, there was fireworks in more ways than one
exactly,
on that day. Absolutely. Yeah, I just remember specifically on the lake, just whenever we would look at each other, and we had some making out sessions for sure. That was almost irresistible there. But yeah, I just remember feeling the same thing. I mean, just I'd never felt that way about anybody. I proposed on Catalina Island. I actually took her over in a helicopter to...
Yeah, actually, because I've lived here my whole life, never been to Catalina.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Sean's from Texas, and he's been there, I don't know, once or twice.
A couple times.
And so
yeah.
I think he knew that I wanted to go. And he was like, okay, we're going away this weekend. Didn't tell me anything about it. He's like, we're going away. Here's what you need to pack. And that's pretty much what I did. So we get to Long Beach, and we start driving the opposite way of where the boat is. And I'm kind of confused because I'm like, okay, we're going to Catalina. So I got that. And then we started going a different way. And then I see that we're taking off in helicopters. So it was just one surprise after another. So the whole weekend, we went on this awesome excursion, and we saw the bison there, and we went all around the island. I mean, it was just amazing.
Saw bald eagle, yeah, saw all kinds of cool stuff.
All kinds of wildlife. So the whole trip was just all these different surprises. So it was definitely an amazing weekend overall. And then that night after dinner, we went back to the hotel. And you want to tell how you proposed? That's kind of special.
Yeah.
You planned it out, so that you tell that part.
Well, so I brought her back, and there was a little story behind what I was doing, and I got her. There was this big bathtub, like the jacuzzi bathtub, and so I asked her to sit on the ledge there and put her feet in so I could wash her feet.
This is gonna sound weird, but you have to take your pants off.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Well, I think it was just because she was wearing the legging things,
Yeah.
and you couldn't just pull them up, so she had to take them off. But really, what that was all about was actually just I wanted to wash her feet, and there's symbolism in that, and just a show of respect and love and all of that. good stuff. So I just, that's what I did. And then right after I had whipped out the ring and proposed.
I didn't call anybody.
I think she Facebooked it.
Yeah.
She took a picture of the ring and threw it out there.
It.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think you Facebooked it. I hope that we can always keep, I think for us, keep the Lord as our foundation of our relationship, because that's huge for us in making a relationship work. And keeping Him as the center, I think that's something that we both hope that will always stay strong.
Just being, you're at your most vulnerable states, and knowing that there'll be moments where you'll have to share certain things about your life and that aren't as comfortable like you wouldn't normally. Maybe normally you would keep them to yourselves, but I mean it's part about open communication. I mean that's what marriage is all about. And so I think that some things will come out that ultimately you might not even like, but you end up having to deal with those situations, and if the love is there and everything else is right, those things won't matter.
That's effort that you make, and it's intentional to just continue loving each other and communicating and not let that fade away.
Well, one name she has for me, she calls me SMA, which actually is initials for something. It's a little embarrassing too. It stands for Sexiest Man Alive. Yeah, it's a little, I don't know. I just think she's really cute when she calls me those things. It's very sweet.
He does little goofy noises, and when we take pictures, you never think someone could distort their face that way. But it's awesome. It makes the best pictures and best memories. And his little goofy voices, those are cute, and the facial expressions. I just feel so blessed, and I thank God every day for you. I couldn't imagine my life right now without you. I feel like God brought you into my life. It's just the perfect timing, and I think of the man that I always dreamed of, and it's like you're more than that. So I couldn't be happier and couldn't feel more blessed than I do than when I'm with you. I love you, Sean. Mwah.
Jenn, I really love you very much, and I really appreciate how special I feel when I'm around you, and I think back towards when you threw that 30th birthday party for me, and how I'd never really felt as special as a person until I did at that moment, and I am really excited about spending the rest of my life with you. I love you, Jenn. Mwah.
It's really pretty out.
Oh, you can hear us now. Oh, that's awesome. Nice.